Well, guys, seems winter is always the time I do these kind of videos, but I want to share both sides of the coin here. Farming and homesteading is great and enjoyable, and I love it, wouldn't trade it, but it's not always fun. Especially when it's cold and rainy, like today. It's about 40 degrees. And then after lunchtime, the weather's going to start dropping. But I have 4 ducks and a rooster that were supposed to be butchered before Thanksgiving. But when we went to do that, the ducks were in the middle of a molt. And when ducks are molting, they have tons of pin feathers that plucker won't pluck. So you have to pluck every one of them by hand. Takes forever. Huge pain. So they didn't get done. But now it's winter and I don't want to feed them all winter long. So this 40-degree day is the warmest we've had since Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna use it to butcher some birds. Yay! And Mike's at work, so I get to do it all by myself. So that's gonna be fun too. But yeah, I need to get this done before the weather starts shifting and getting even colder. So I think I'm pretty well set up now. Water is warming for scalding. Got the plucker ready. Got the kill cone ready. Now I just gotta go get the birds, and these ducks are not in the least bit tame. So this will be fun. It's gonna be really, really cold, guys. So I'm gonna try to work as fast as I can, but I'll be ready for that fireplace when I'm done. Did not bring my tripod out here because of the rain, but I'll turn it on real quick. So when I came out here to catch the ducks, most of them, the ducks and the geese, like hightail it into the coop because I guess they saw it in my face that I was about to catch them. But these are the 4 I need, and they ran the opposite direction. So that makes my job easier. I don't have to sort through them because these are 4 of the 5. We did butcher the 1. These are 4 that are from that clutch that the mama duck hatched this fall. So they're kind of like close-knit and stick together, so that makes it a lot easier for me to tell them apart and figure out which ones are which. So that made my job so much easier now that these 4 are over here together, apart from the rest. Well, got it done. From the time I went out to catch the birds until I was done cleaning everything up and getting everything put away was about 2 hours, so not too bad. It would have been a lot faster if Mike was there to help, but that's okay. I did have to like pause and reheat the scalding water for every bird because just it was so cold outside. It wasn't holding temperature very well, but that's all right. We got it done. Unfortunately, I didn't actually decide to do this until I was feeding the birds this morning, doing my morning chores. So they did eat this morning, and so all of them had a ton of food in their systems, which made for not the cleanest processing I've ever done, unfortunately, between that and really cold fingers. So I did wash them off really, really good afterwards. So hopefully that won't be an issue. And I was very wet and nasty, so all the clothes have been put into the wash, and now I'm warming here by the fire because it's cold. But I'm glad it's done. I did save one of the duck hens, the solid black one, because my husband really likes her. And she really is a pretty duck. And since Eleanor, our other solid black duck, died this summer, well, we ended up butchering her because she got a leg injury. So we ended up processing her. But yeah, she was really pretty. We really liked her. So now we have another black duck instead. But anyways, so glad that's done before the temperature started dropping, because now it seems like we may be in for some more snow. It always seems like the goat health issues always happen when it's super cold out. It's about 2 degrees now. I was in the negatives last night. And this morning, Daisy, I got out some fresh hay and she didn't eat it. Which, if you know Daisy, is really weird. She's a pig. She sniffed it a lot, but she didn't eat it. So, I don't know. I took her temperature. It's a little low, but still in an okay range. So, I don't know. She is pregnant, I believe, so it could just be morning sickness of sorts. But anyway, so I just brought out some goodies to see if that would entice her, and they're like totally fighting over the beef pulp right now. So clearly she feels good enough for that. We were tossing out a couple possibilities. So this is a really good sign, though. I'm really glad that she's eating it. I also brought out some molasses water, and I've got some herb balls in my pockets to give all of them because it's just so cold. They just could use a little bit of a boost. So fight. Yesterday I brought out 2 different containers for the beet pulp so that Adeline could actually get some. My goodness. Adeline, are they not sharing? Is she not sharing? How rude. How rude. Yeah, they're all shivering. It is so cold out here. That's how they keep warm, though, honestly. It's just the movement in their skin helps to keep their skin warm. So there you go. Now you got some. You gonna have some of that molasses water? Maybe wash down the beet pulp after. It's warm, as you can see. 2 pregnant mamas. You're just gonna eat the hay instead. I'm sorry she's being a butt. How are you? You good? They had 2 heat cycles with no heat signs. So, Lord willing, that means they're both pregnant. Although this one should have been in heat this week too, and I didn't really notice her having much signs either, but it was also stinking cold. I didn't spend much time out here. Ew. But we're not trying to get her pregnant. No. What about your molasses water? You want to try some molasses water? Was that good? You gonna taste that next? Ooh, does that smell yummy? And it's warm. They love drinking warm water. Even in the summer. Kind of weird like that. You gonna drink it? No? Just not thirsty? Well, the beet pulp had warm water in it too, so she may not be thirsty now. Oh, you're gonna drink it. Okay, well, hopefully that means she's good and just, I don't know, maybe she's in a mood. Wasn't hungry, already ate, I don't know. So cold. So cold. That being said, I'm gonna head back to the house. Got some schools to get done. Well, it's been been really cold out for the last couple days. Really, really cold. Like barely breaking 10 degrees. But today, it's supposed to get above freezing. I meant to do these the other day when it was a little bit colder, but that's okay. We'll get it done now. It's only about 20 degrees out, so this snow is still really, really dry and powdery, which is perfect for cleaning sheepskins. So, I thought I would show you how I do this. This is, honestly, snow is the perfect way to clean sheepskins because it's not wet, but it still has a little bit of abrasion to it from those ice crystals, so it's able to work through the fur, the wool, if you will, and get it nice and clean without getting it wet, which can lead to felting. So, what we're going to do, we're going to lay these out in the snow, and we're basically going to bury them. Just get snow all over them. Now, I did not tan these myself. I got these from East Perry. They're excellent. Super great quality. I love them so much. So many health benefits from sitting on, sleeping on, using sheepskin in your home. They are semiconductors, which makes them somewhat grounding. Natural fibers they're just really great for you. They are really insulated. They're insulating. They're really good at thermoregulation, which means they can keep you cool in summer and keep you warm in winter. This one here, I actually sleep on year-round. No, I do not get hot in the summer because of it, because of that thermoregulating properties that it has. But we're just going to scrub the snow around in the wool. Now, if you were to tan your own sheepskins or any other hide, you would want to smoke them at the end. That sets the tan and makes them waterproof. Because otherwise, if you were to do this with an unsmoked hide, then that water would reverse your tan and make it turn back to buckskin, which is hard and stiff and not nice, smooth, and supple like this is. I do have a couple of sheepskins in my freezer from some lambs that we butchered last fall, but I haven't tanned them yet because I'm afraid of messing them up. I've been working on some rabbit hides to kind of learn the process first because I have plenty of rabbit hides to practice on. I figured make my mistakes there and then I'll do the lamb skins. But they have been in the freezer for over a year now, so I do need to get to them soon. When I do, I will bring you along and we'll see how it goes. All right, now that we scrub these in really good, yeah, if you were to do this with wet water, all this scrubbing would cause the wool to felt, which you don't really want. This one is a little bit felted just from being slept on so much and being agitated so much, but it's all right. This one's nice and fluffy still, though. All right, so now that we've got them all scrubbed in real good, whew, they were a little warm when I brought them back, so some snow stuck to them. Now we're just gonna shake them out. Ah! That was in my face. Look at that. It is so much fluffier already. Shake all the snow out. Look how fluffy that is. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I love it. Now, I could leave this out in the sun, fur side up, wool side up, to dry, but I'm just going to bring them inside, drape them over the back of a kitchen chair or something so that they can dry. And then I'll run a brush through them to fluff up the wool a little bit more, and they're good to go, nice and clean, and just gorgeous. I love them.